There is a saying that I have, one that does not know his own strengths also does not know his own weaknesses. That applies to me very much because I had a stroke when I was born, and there are certain parts of my body that does not sense injury all that well. Friday morning, just last weekend, I was heading to work and running down to the bus. It usually gets there about 8:45. When I slipped on a box of cigarettes, an empty box of cigarettes. I went falling down the stairs, but I rolled down the stairs. So I rolled down the stairs and landed feet first into the concrete wall. Able to dust myself off, I did not feel or fear that I was in any sort of injury, and I just walked on, went to the bus, went to work. Saturday, I decided to go with a friend and hang out, and my usual meeting spot on Saturday where I like to go is Tony Roma's, where I eat a rack of ribs, and then I go up, smoke a cigar, and pretty much that's my Saturday festivities. After that, I will go around, walk around the Orchard Way, or walk around Bayfront, explore Singapore. That's what I do. Going from the 7th to the 11th floor, I was walking off the escalator when the right ACL gave way. Boom! I could not hold the weight of my body, and all of a sudden I just fell to the ground, side first. I crawled to the nearest wall, and for about half an hour, terrified that I had seriously injured my body. At what probably happened was something in the line of, in that fall, I had injured my ACLs, probably pulled them, as it turns out, not tore them, but at the moment I was afraid that I had tore my ACL. And I had put such strain on it over the day, not realizing that it was pulled or injured, that at some point the body said, I've had enough, boom, and that was it. When you have an injury like a stroke where you have nerve damage, most people, they would be aching, they wouldn't be able to walk. But if you don't have that feedback, you keep going until your body really does say, that's enough, that's it. So for half an hour I sat there, I had my phone nearby, I had 999 dialed on my keypad, fearing that I may have to call a paramedic. Well, I tried to walk one more time, and I got up. The area of my thighs, between my legs, were so tight that they were actually grabbing the khakis. And I got on the east-west line and went home. And just went home. I barely made it home. I called a cab, got home. But the whole day, the whole night, I was in great fear that I was hurting. I barely made it up the stairs. I barely made it in my room. The very next day, I felt better. I went to a war. I played it very soft. I moved around not that much. And as I was playing in the war in Topayo, I felt better. And today, I'm walking around, and as long as I don't overextend the legs, I'm okay. But hey, bedtime stories even happen to me.